Hi, welcome everybody. My name is Susan Wong, and I'm the Community-Driven Development Global Lead here at the World Bank. We're very excited about the next fiscal year and working with everyone in the community of practice to do new and exciting activities. I just want to explain a little bit about the types of services the community of practice can provide to all of you. There are basically 4 categories of services for our community. The first one is technical support to help all of you with your operations. So if you're ever needing a consultant or certain expertise in certain areas, operations manuals, terms of reference, we can help you source those. We also provide cross support ourselves. We are happy to match up people that are looking to do certain things and looking for consultants and staff on certain issues. So we also provide peer review services as well as even project operational clinics. If you're designing a new operation and just want to brainstorm about the type of project you're leading, we're happy to bring together people who have worked in those areas before. So that's the first category of services. The second category is one of professional development. There's a lot of exciting things happening, cutting edge knowledge on CDD. We want to share that. We're happy to provide a mentoring exchange for junior staff to link them up with task teams. Also for senior staff, if they're looking for junior staff to help them on their operations, we'll also provide that clearinghouse service. Every year we also provide a CDD core course. So far it's been open to primarily bank staff and consultants. We're looking in the future to open that up also to government counterparts so that they can join. And that's usually a 2 to 3 day course that goes over the fundamentals and principles of CDD operations as well as different case studies of what's the latest developments in community-driven development from cases around the world. The third area of services we provide is the knowledge sharing. We receive a lot of requests from different task teams and government counterparts saying, how did different countries tackle this issue? Or how did they solve this issue? What are the mechanisms involved? So we try to organize clinics and knowledge sharing across different countries. Okay, so we can bring in different countries either using WebEx or remotely, or even organizing study tours to help exchange and see what global lessons are out there and what global practices out there that then task teams can adapt to their particular country context. Okay, so a lot of that is about knowledge sharing. We do a monthly newsletter as well that shares what's the latest that's happening in different country cases. Also, if you're interested in highlighting your project and sharing the lessons from that, we really welcome any stories, feature stories, blogs, evaluations, reports that you'd like to share with the general community. The fourth area is one of knowledge generation. We really like to build the evidence base on community-driven development. There are a lot of new experiments happening out in the field, and we want to try to help document that, evaluate that either through quantitative or qualitative methods, and then share those lessons. So a lot of it is about supporting impact evaluations, providing peer reviews on technical design of evaluations, and so forth. So we're very happy to help on that knowledge generation as well. We're very excited about this next fiscal year. Some thematic areas of interest that we've heard from our community of practitioners. The first one is CDD and fragile and conflict situations. As many of you know, 2/3 of the CDD operations take place in IDA or IDA blend countries, especially in fragile and conflict situations. So there's a lot of work to be done there in terms of knowledge generation and how things operate, what has worked, what hasn't, and so forth. Very operational key things as well as think pieces. So that first thematic area on CDD and fragile states, I think, is a growing area that has a lot of demand. And we plan to do our knowledge events and some of our operational cross-support around that theme. The second area is community-driven development and what we call local economic development. So how do we take a territorial development lens or spatial development lens and look at economic growth and job creation? Okay, so there's been a lot of demand from governments around the world on this area. How do we actually link up with livelihoods? How do we link up with infrastructure to link up with higher kind of economic growth corridors? The third area is an area called CDD and technology. There's a lot of latest technology out there. We're experimenting, different countries and different project teams are experimenting with different technological breakthroughs. So how do we crowdsource, for example, funding for village grants? What's the latest technology on infrastructure development and village infrastructure and operation maintenance? How can we use geospatial and satellite imagery to improve either our poverty targeting or monitoring and evaluation? So that CDD and technology, I think, is a third area that's very exciting, where we can learn from each other. And it's a kind of new frontier area that we want to develop through our knowledge learning, our knowledge sharing this fiscal year, as well as some products. So we hope all of you will join our community. The community is only as strong as the members that join it and contribute. So we're very excited to have you with us, and we hope that you'll be able to join us. Please sign up to join the membership and also for any of the newsletters. Thank you, and see you this fiscal year.